Hello everybody, GrayStillPlays, and we're back with more Besiege. Just hanging out here with my M2 Bradley tank. I'm gonna tell you something. This is a good looking tank. Look at this thing. This is by Zebra Seller. And this thing looks legit. So this thing has all kinds of weapon systems on it, which of course all work and look amazing. The other thing it has, look at this! The other thing it has is the reticule here. This is pretty damn amazing as well. I love the optics on this thing, looking real good. Oh yeah, there's our main, one of our main weaponries here. Now, there's a lot of buttons on this thing. I don't know if I'll be able to fire them all correctly. Let me go ahead. Well, here we go. It's an inverted style of thing too. So up is down and down is up, and there have you. All right. IR smoke ready, whatever that means. I'm sure we have plenty of military folks out there that can tell me what the hell's going on. Let's see if we can get a shot off. Fire the cannon! Yeah! Oh yeah, it's everything I thought it would be. Hold on here, let's move up over there. Oop, hold on now, we gotta wait. It's got a little bit of wobble. Gotta wait until the wobble's done. How about right about... That's a good shot right... Or not? How about that right there? Nope, not there either. Hold on, how about... There we go. Pulls a little bit over to the left. No big deal. Once you got that down, that's a shot. See if we can hit some of these guys. Hold on here. So if it pulls a little bit to the left, I want a little bit higher. Right about there should hit this guy. Or it could take out his home. Or it could take out his home. How about that? Wow, this thing is... There! Whoa! Okay, hold on. Real quick. Did you happen to see the body? Here, this blood stain is where old Phil used to be. So, when that... There's the cannonballs laying around. When that cannon hit this dude, he skipped, like, off into the distance, and his body hit one of these rock formations, and it was gone. It was friggin' awesome. Now... Besides, oh, I wonder if I can hit him from here. This is gonna be really hard because of the way this thing works. Hold on, let me point down a little bit. Oh, not that way. Not that way. There. Oh shit, I just... Whoops. Oh, it's a Bradley. It'll be fine, right? Couple of panels missing here and there. It's no big deal. Come on, get right on the nose, right on the button. All right, so maybe not using the optics is a bad idea. Now, we also have a machine gun on here that does very, very well at blowing the living crap out of everything. Blam! Right there. You don't even need to be too close. You just gotta kind of get... Hold on now. There we go. Yes. Your home was in the way of progression. So now you must pay. How about these guys? Are we gonna shoot over these guys? There we go. I got it now. It's giving me the bracket keys to move this thing up and down. Right there. Right... Or not there? Maybe I'm over a little bit too far. Oh, wow. You can, for just a second, you can see the ball as it moves. Well, the shot, whatever you want to call it. You can see it as it moves. Hold on here. Now, supposedly, oh, yeah. I was going to say, supposedly it's like a machine gun style. So, where the hell are we firing at? Now, we also have some rockets on here. Yes, there we go. Lift up the old rockets. Now, I don't know. Give me a lag. This is actually going to be pretty hard to hit something with because I'm not exactly sure. Now, you use the treads on the number pad in order to kind of like move. All right, I went ahead and slowed things down just to make it move a little bit smoother. All right, let's look at our encampment over here. That's pretty close. Right about there. Okay, good. Now let's go ahead and lift up the rockets and then fire rocket number 1. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. Sometimes the rocket just likes to do little swirly gigs and stuff like that. But that was a good hit. Fire rocket number 2. Yeah. Man. These rockets, it's like a primary hit, and then the rocket just does whatever the hell it wants. You know how it goes. You're hanging out, defending the kingdom as it were, when all of a sudden, a friggin' tank rolls up on you. What are you gonna do against the tank? It doesn't matter what type of weaponry you're packing. It doesn't matter where your sword was forged at. It's a friggin' tank. Okay? It's a tank. And it doesn't have time for your crap. But what it does have time for, hold on now. We're gonna, oh, you think you're gonna roll up on me? You got another thing coming. Fire the rockets! Okay, well that looked, that looked intimidating, but I think we missed. Maybe I can hit these guys with a cannon from here. Fire the cannon! Oh my god. Oh god. Oh shit. Alright, well, we ended up, oh, now the cannon just took off. The cannon had a mind of its own. I don't know where it went. It was still firing though, like mid-air, and it was still firing. Alright, well, I was flat out wrong. I guess with enough ingenuity and enough gumption, even some medieval guys with halberds could take down an M2. So Unit GX48 created the Type 219. All tanks all the time, baby. But realistically, these tanks look pretty damn good. Look at the gun on this thing. Got the banners on it and such. Looking pretty damn good. But we need to, hold on here. We gotta know. Oh my god, it's got flames coming out the back. I've gotta know, though. How good is it at firing at would-be pieces of Imperial garbage? Alright, it looks like the main gun is 0. On the number pad, fire! Oh, we missed. Hold on, let me go ahead and move over a little bit. I'm about to move it down a little bit. How about now? Okay, a little bit more. We're almost right there. That should do it. Okay, kind of like a bowling ball. If we have to, we'll just roll on in. We'll just roll on into the damn stuff. There we go. How you boys enjoying all that? Oh, someone got turned into a meat sandwich. Their blood stain is sitting on the ground right now. Sorry there, Jimbo. Here, I'll send you. Hold on, let me see if I can send you with your friend. Hey, there's that body flying I like to see. Now, supposedly, there's another weapon here with the delete button. Whoa, what the hell? What in the name of God? Oh! Is it? Hold on here. What in the hell is firing? Let me get out of this view real quick. Oh, there's a lot of cameras on this thing. Holy crap, that's actually really, really cool. All right, boys. We're coming in hot. Fire the chain gun thing or whatever the hell it is. Okay, that didn't quite work. Hold on, let me go ahead and tilt myself a little bit more. How about now? There we go. Fire the... This is actually a little bit more difficult than you think. We're almost there. There we go. We got one of them. It only took like 400 hits, but we did eventually get him. Will you stop taking out my damn... All right, don't you touch my tread, you hoe. I want to see if I can blow away the rest of your peeps over here. All right, don't be getting in the way of progress. Fire the chain guns. Fire. It doesn't, the distance, there's not a whole lot of distance, I think. There we go. Every once in a while, you remove... Oh no! The chain guns are firing on their own! I'm not doing this over here! What the hell is going on? Right over there! Right over here! There's some sort of odd entity that's just firing by its own. I have no idea what the hell happened over here by the turret. I will say though, they managed to find like that one Death Star area on the entire machine where like if you touch it, the machine just explodes on its own. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, Gray. Sure, the tank can take down the sad little huts of those that are underprivileged, but can it take down the statue of Lord Farquad? Well, my friends, let us find out over here. Hold on, let's see. We got 100 million views over here, okay? Got to find the right one. All right, here we go. We're gonna want to get shit. All right, let's try and not spontaneously combust. Okay. So right over here, just kind of getting aimed up a little bit higher, I would say. Little right about. Kind of moving slowly. I don't know why. Fire! I don't think that we can arc up high enough. That's the only issue. We can definitely throw some rounds downrange. Oh, there we go. I could pop up the cannon like that. That's probably not the appropriate way that you're supposed to be firing, but whatever. Hold on. You just gotta rock it. You gotta rock now and again. And you're almost there. Oh, we got it. We freaking got it. That totally counts. Right there. That was a full count. Yes, we had to like teeter the cannon back by firing over and over and over again. But damn it, it still worked. Sometimes you gotta have a missile truck. This is a friggin' sweet looking missile truck too. Look at this thing. A lot of mods in this. Look at the tires, though, and the gun and everything. It looks very imposing. I don't know how well this thing does, in fact, fire. Let me go ahead and, well, hold on here. See if we get aimed up real quick. We have ourselves a couple of volunteers right over here in the distance. They're getting voluntold that they will have a rocket flying at them in no time flat. Now, you can lift the rocket up and down with the 5 and the 8 key, but I think that we're pretty much in line for a good blasting right over here. So, fire the rocket! Wow! Okay, I think that was the first time in my entire life that, like, with the very first attack, I actually hit something that I was aiming for. Let's see if we can get a person this time. I think I mentioned, too, this is by Griffin, and this is the MZKT79221. I hope I got that right. There's a lot of freaking letters, a lot of freaking numbers. There's all kinds of stuff going on with this thing, okay? Give me a break. All right, let's go ahead and move on back here. Now, what I'd like to do, hold on here. What I'd like to do is get nice and aimed up a little bit more, right about there. Let's get nice and aimed up. We're going to have to slow time down for this. Okay, time is substantially slowed down. Fire the rocket. Oh. All right, the rocket kind of went a little bit over where I hoped it would go. This is it, baby. This is the money shot. Fire the rocket. Damn it. So close. All right, last shot. If it doesn't happen, it wasn't meant to be. Oh, that was weird. My friggin' missile went limp. Why would my missile go limp at the last second? Damn it. Where's my missile enhancement pills at? Kind of figures, man. The last one. All right, we'll do one more. Fire the missile. Okay. All right, well, it canted a little bit at the last moment, but in the end, we did get a fantastic house explosion out of the deal. Well, I can't really call it a house. We got a fantastic carnival tent explosion out of the deal. Either way, very, very good looking missile truck. And it's kind of weird too, because like the size of the missile, you would expect to have like an insane amount of firepower. Like I feel like I should shoot this just somewhere in the vicinity of the enemy encampment, and the entire encampment should be absolutely liquefied by the firepower. Now I know what you're saying. You're saying, Gray, it can take down a little shanty tent, but can it take down a castle? Well, boys, you just freaking watch. You just watch. Fire the missile. All right. Well, I had an idea that, oh, I'm on fire. Oh, this sucks. Not only did my missile not take out the castle, but I'm also on fire. Great. That's awesome. In the distance, through the smoke and the flurries, a strange contraption is seen. What do the townsfolk do when confronted with such a being? They gasp in awe. All right. They gasp in awe? Please? Yeah, do it for YouTube. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, yeah, just pretend that the other hideous failures that we've... Is that a body flying? Yep. Sure is. One poor jerk right down here. Pike and shield in hand. Although it looks more like a comforter or like a pillow or something like that, these shields do. Oh, whatever. Pike and pillow in hand. He got blasticated. Now, unfortunately, thanks to their superior medieval technology, our freaking missile launcher is slowly catching on fire and, you know, burning to the ground. Oh, that's what you get. Old Smokey the Bear told you what time it freaking was. Oh, this is interesting. Everything is randomly catching on fire. I love it. They're like, oh, I'm on fire. Let me run to all of my friends. Oh, they're all on fire now. This is the actual power of the missile launcher. What it does is it causes all of the scumbags in the realm to spontaneously combust and bust into meaty bitlets. It's like a friggin' ham and salami fest over here, boys. There is chunks of frickin' spitting ass flying all over the place. What in the name of God is going on? I don't even want to know. It's Besiege. I'm sure all of this has a reason. There's a reason for everything in this game. You boys like taking it to the limit? Because we're in Dom's Charger from Fast and the Furious. Oh yeah, baby. I don't know how you guys feel about Chargers. I have a buddy that freaking loves them, though. So, how well does it handle? From what I understand, it handles pretty good. Over the river and through the woods. Wow, it actually does handle very well. Let's go get the speed up a little bit more and see if we can keep this thing going. I will say, if I don't flip, it's a good car. I'll tell you that. Wow, this thing moves real good. They call me Drift Master McGray. Excuse me, gentle people. I've got things to do. Coming through the house, coming through the city near you. Fast and the Furious 35, baby. Here we go. Only a little bit of damage, considering everything that Dom put it through. I would expect that it's well made. It's a well-made vehicle, this particular Dodge Charger. What year was it? Is it? I know it was 70-something. Hold on over here. We got a couple of guys that are looking at us wrong. Well, there's only 2 guys now that are looking at us wrong. Did we just lose a friggin' tire? 3 tires? No big deal. It's Fast and the Furious, man. I could drive this thing with no tires. That was amazing. We did the full roll onto that guy's body. Everything was worth it. Man, this thing does some fantastic drifting. All right, let's get that speed up. And then just kind of, oh shit. All right, yep, full roll. Oh, taking the tree with us. No big deal. Little bit of fiber in your diet never hurt anyone. Get out of here, tree. I don't have time for you. There we go. Okay, tree's gone. The tree was with us for a short time. And now, with 3 tires left, we are still every bit as lethal as we ever were. As a matter of fact, doing donuts has never been easier than with only 3 tires. Excuse me. I'm not trying to injure anyone over on that side. Man, this thing can take a hell of a beating and still work. I'm actually very impressed by it. Okay, here we go. One last time. We're going to come right in here. And yeah! We freaking did it. And the full roll, and a man is caught underneath the... Oh my god, his body is in the wheel well. It's freaking horrible. How could this happen? This thing is actually a little bit more fun than the tank. It's fantastic, just like flying across the board, randomly landing on these poor saps. Every once in a while, the back end of the car just gets slung around. Man, if we could have caught a guy in between the car and that rock right there, that would have been perfect. Get out of here, buddy. That is a home run right into the fruit stand. We just shot a man into the fruit stand. Oh, my life is complete. Everything I've ever wanted to do has now happened. See, that's like so unsatisfying. When people do not get shot through fruit stands, it's just unsatisfying. Hold on. There we go. I don't know if that was our car that blew up that house or if that was the person's body that blew up that house. And here we have one last car made by Brammer 001. This is actually like the Type 2 model of one he did in the past. This is called the Evolution 2. And this is a fantastic looking vehicle. Man, this thing looks friggin' sweet. Drives pretty good too. And when I say pretty good, what I mean to say is that when you want to do the barrel rolls, this thing will roll for you. All right, let's see if we can do this with 100% less barrel rolls. There we go. That's what I like to see. That is perfect right there. Now we are driving. Now we're driving like pros. We've got a couple of dudes over here. Don't mind me. Gray coming right through there. If I catch up. Oh, there it is. That was the 10-pointer right there. If you could land on 5 human beings with your car, that's big points. Please don't land on a bunch of human beings in your car and say that Gray told you to. Now, cars aside, Brammer also made the F6 Saber. And it looks good. I don't know. I guess I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I'll be able to drive this thing real well here. Hold on. And get this thing going. All right, looking pretty good. Now nope, that's going to be in it. Yep, there we go. That's about the level of flying that you can expect from Gray. There we go. We got it now, baby. We got it now. Oh, wow, this thing is surprisingly agile. Now, it has like a... surprisingly agile. Now, it's got a couple of missiles, too. I think it's 1 and 2 for the missiles. Yep. Wow. Oh, man. These are friggin' awesome missiles. Okay, we need to get this thing up off the ground. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this thing up there. Come on, baby. Go up. Go up. All you have to do is just kind of go up. Pitch up. Pitch up. There you go. There you go. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah. We're up. Shit. There we go. Now I've got it. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay, now, let's see if we can turn here. Oh my god, this thing turns on a freaking dime. Oh god, alright, yep, alright, nope, don't want to get, oh crap. Alright, I've got time slowed down here. It should enable even a noob like me to pilot, oh crap. Alright baby, we got it. We got it, here we go. Ray, watch this. Fire the missiles! Crap! We were a little, we're doing more damage to the damn houses by crashing into them with this thing. You know what? What, did they just throw something at me? You sons of bitches! Oh, wow. We landed. All right, well, I'm gonna call that a perfect landing. That was a full takeoff and a full landing. You'll probably never see it again. Anyway, more cool things over here on the Besiege Workshop. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Besiege. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.